welcome everyone to another video. My name is Denis and today we're going to discuss about what happened in Gaming 10 of Fantasy Premier League, how my team performed, and also what are my plans and strategies for Gaming 11. So let's just get into it. Okay, so welcome everyone to another video on this channel. Now before starting it, I just want to say a big thank you for everyone who watched my videos and for watching my content in general. It really means a lot and I really appreciate it. Now today we're going to discuss a little bit about what happened in Gaming 10 of Fantasy Premier League and how my team performed so far, because at the moment still there are 15 minutes left in that game, Bournemouth Manchester United, and at the moment Semenyo is blanking. So this is how I'm doing so far. 82 points currently with still 2 players left to play. It was a fantastic gaming. Now hopefully for everyone you've had a pretty decent gaming. Now for me it has been fantastic from beginning to end. Hopefully it's going to be that way. It's definitely my best gaming so far this year. 82 points currently. My rank before Gaming 10 was 800 and something like that K, and I almost halved my rank with still 2 players left to play, as I said before. Now my transfers were on point. We're going to discuss a little bit about each player. So if we start with the Arsenal boys, again another clean sheet, but this is not a surprise at the moment. So yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about Raya being something like a bad pick from Arsenal because he's just going to get 6 points every gaming. Now honestly I think that he's a fantastic goalkeeper. We saw Pope conceded, so there are not a lot of good better goalkeepers, let's say, than Raya, but I totally understand the point. But having a goalkeeper who's going to get me 6 points every gaming, it just feels peaceful, you know. So yeah, his floor is pretty much 6 points. He's not going to make you a lot of saves. Really happy with the Arsenal clean sheet. Gabriel with another 12 pointer, which is just unbelievable considering his scores in the last 4 or 5 gamings. He got an attacking return in pretty much any game, and he also got a lot of bonus points. So Gabriel at the moment feels really something like an essential pick. So if you don't have Gabriel, I recommend you to just buy him. And also my latest player from Arsenal, Gyökeres, finally he did something. So yeah, I just can't believe my eyes. He played also just the first half, so he played 45 minutes of football. He got off with a little injury, let's say muscular or something like that, but again he got 7 points, which is unbelievable for someone like Gyökeres. So yeah, really happy with my decision to start with Gyökeres and to not make that switch for Bukayo Saka. So again, all the things gone in my direction this gaming. Newcastle conceded, Voldemort, Gordon, all the threats to my rank pretty much were silent this gaming. So yeah, it was an unbelievable gaming. Now Munoz was one of my transfers. He got 6 points. So again, really happy with the clean sheet. Now obviously I wanted to get maybe an attacking return from Munoz or something like that, but I'm going to take it. So as you can see from the screen, the only player who blanked for me this gaming is Semenyo, and Semenyo zone is really high at the moment, so don't really care too much about it. Obviously my captaincy is on Haaland. He scored 2 goals. Maybe he's going to get a third one until I finish this video, but I don't really care too much about that because everybody owns Haaland. If you don't own him, I suggest you to just get him because his form at the moment is just unbelievable. Pretty much every chance he gets, he scores. Now he missed a big chance also, so he could have got a hat-trick in the first half maybe. Now obviously looking back, maybe a little bit knee-jerk, maybe I should have just used my triple captaincy, but Bournemouth was not an easy fixture. Now Haaland delivered as always. If we look at my transfers, obviously I sold Van de Ven, I sold Kudus, both of them blanked, really happy with that. I got Munoz and Minte for them, and also I sold João Pedro to Mateta. So João Pedro, obviously the week where everybody sold him, he scored 9 pointers, so that was always a possibility, right? So yeah, at least Mateta matched him, let me just say that, and really happy to have Mateta obviously for the future. But yeah, if you held João Pedro, probably it's not a good time to sell him right now because Chelsea are going to have 2 really nice fixtures coming up. So yeah, looking at my defense, I still have 2 out of my biggest differentials to play tomorrow night in Alderete and Njay. Now probably things are not going to be that pink and rainbows tomorrow because probably not both of them are going to get something, but hopefully for me what I want is at least maybe a clean sheet for Alderete, maybe a goal or an attacking return for someone like Njae to justify me still having him in my team. But obviously the standout pick for me this week was Minte. Now I gone for Minte because I didn't have enough money for Sar, so I'm going to be honest with you. Sar blanked, Minte got 2 assists, he got 9 pointers, he was my biggest differential, and yeah, really happy to have Minte going forward. I think that a lot of people are going to jump on him now. The fixtures are great for Brighton. So yeah, other than that, Bruno Fernandes with an assist, he hit the post, so maybe he was a little bit unlucky to not get more, but I just don't want to be too greedy. All my players pretty much did something. Mateta with a 9-pointer, Gyökeres with a 7-pointer. Now we need to see how bad is the injury of Gyökeres. But yeah, really happy with how my game week went so far. All my threats of my rank pretty much blanked. Newcastle conceded. Van de Ven finally didn't destroy my rank. So yeah, a lot of players blanked. Liverpool players, obviously not a lot of people have them. So yeah, really happy with how my game week went so far. Please let me know down in the comments down below how you did so far. 82 points. Hopefully we can get to 90 or something like that after tomorrow with Alderete. Maybe he's going to get some defensive contributions at least against Everton. Maybe Njay is going to get a penalty or something like that. But yeah, it was the best game week of the season so far, and yeah, finally we had a good game week and we are going into the right direction. So let's see how my team is looking like for game week 11. Okay, now real short, we're going to take a look at how my team is looking like for game week 11, and what I didn't mention in the section before. I'm not going to make any early moves right now. I know that last game week I made 3 free transfers really early into the week, but right now I'm just going to wait and see. So I'm going to sit peacefully waiting to see all the information we're going to get. There are a lot of games in the Europe this week, midweek. So again, I'm not going to make any other rush decisions, and I have just 1 free transfer. So again, if possible, the plan for me would be to just roll it this game week, honestly, to be flexible in game week 12, and I have 0.1 minutes to bank, so it's not like I have a lot of options to do. This is how my team is looking like at the moment. Raya, Gabriel are going to play against Sunderland. Really happy to have double Arsenal defense, and also congrats to everyone who captained Gabriel. I know that it feels a little bit bad because you captain someone like Gabriel, he got 12 points, so you got 24 points in total, and someone like Haaland is just going to outscore you, so it feels a little bit bad for those players who picked to captain a defender in FPL, obviously. So yeah, congrats anyway to you, because it was a brave decision and it really worked for you. Now if we look at my other defenders, Munoz against Brighton at home, I don't really expect necessarily a clean sheet, but hopefully Munoz can get me something in this game. And also Senesi against Aston Villa away probably is going to be my third defender. I have the possibility to play someone like Rodon against Nottingham Forest away, but yeah, I think that I'm going to stuck with Senesi. Alderete against Arsenal away at home is not going to play for me. In goal is going to be Raya. No need to think too much about it. I'm going to take his 6-pointer, his usual 6-pointer. Dubravka has a good fixture against West Ham away, but West Ham just smashed Newcastle this game, so yeah, probably not a good idea to play the Burnley goalkeeper. If we look into my midfield, Bruno Fernandes, Semenyo, Njai, Minte, pretty happy with all my players. Now again, Semenyo against Aston Villa away is not going to be an easy fixture or something like that, but he's a good player. Bruno Fernandes against Tottenham away, honestly I'm pretty happy with Bruno Fernandes at the moment. I know that he didn't deliver a lot of points, but he outscored someone like Bukayo Saka for the last 3 game weeks, I think, or something like that. So yeah, at the moment I'm not forced to sell him. Unjae, let's see what he's going to do tomorrow, but probably I'm just going to keep him against Fulham at home. It is a decent fixture. And Minte is playing against Crystal Palace away, so he's playing against Mateta. Not the ideal situation, let's say, for my team, but again, at 6 millions, he's a great option. And yeah, I'm never going to play Reinders against Liverpool at home. Although Reinders, again, if you have him, I just don't think that you should rush to sell him now. Again, he missed this game against Bournemouth because he had a little bit of a doubt with an injury. I still think that his minutes are going to be decent, but definitely he's a player you're looking to sell right as soon as possible, and that's also the plan for me. At the moment, Reinders for me is just an 8 attacker. He's going to be on my bench every game week, so yeah, I'm happy to play Minte over him. And my attack is Haaland against Liverpool at home, which may be or may not be an easy fixture. Mateta against Brighton at home, and Gyökeres against Sunderland away. So the ideal situation for me in Game Week 11 would be to just roll the transfer, because with one free transfer you don't really have a lot of possibilities to do. If Gyökeres is going to be injured, I'm going to look to sell him probably and buy another attacker, because I don't really like my other options in attack. I could play someone like Rodon again and roll, but that doesn't really feel great. I don't think that I want to take a -4 for an example. I could just sell Gyökeres to someone like Guyu and upgrade the Reinders to Saka. Now that would be for -4. It doesn't sound that bad, but I'm just not sure I want to do that with Arsenal playing against Spurs, against Chelsea, even against Sunderland away. I don't think that Arsenal are going to score loads of goals. After that, the fixtures are going to get better for Arsenal. So yeah, not the ideal situation. Haaland playing against Liverpool is not ideal, but it is at home. Haaland just can't stop scoring, so it is not such a big problem. I don't think that I should use my fleet this gaming, although it could be a possibility, definitely. So if Gyökeres is going to be out, let's say which options do we have? So can we go back to João Pedro? Yeah, I'm not so sure, but yeah, honestly, Wolverhampton are horrible at the moment. Probably they're going to have a new manager by Game Week 11. So yeah, the next two fixtures for João Pedro are really good, Wolverhampton and Burnley. So I don't know, I just can't really justify. I just sold João Pedro to Mateta. Now, if I would buy him right now, it would be for a cheaper price, 7.4 million. So it would not be the worst decision, let me say, for the future. But again, I'm not sure I want to go back that route again. It sounds more like a knee-jerk. If we look at the forwards, let's say the forwards we can afford, right? 9.1 millions. It is Mateta, Gyökeres, obviously I have them. João Pedro is an option. Watkins, I could go for Watkins. Bournemouth, Leeds, Wolverhampton, Brighton. Again, the fixtures are decent for Aston Villa, but Watkins, I think that he scored one game in the last 5 or 6 games for Aston Villa, so it doesn't really give me a lot of confidence going forward. Bowen, I'm not going to go there, I think. Thiago could be an option if I want to free up some cash. Voltemad again could be an option, but he was subbed off after halftime, so we need to see if that's injury related or something like that. But yeah, Ekitike could be an option again, but probably Isak is going to be back again. At the moment, Thiago, Welbeck, and João Pedro, maybe these are the options I'm willing to go. If I would go for Welbeck, it would mean to double up on Brighton attack, which is, I don't think that's a terrible idea. Welbeck is on penalties, he's scoring pretty much every game, so yeah, I think that his minutes are going to be decent, short term at least. The fixtures are great. It's just if I want to go for a mid-price striker, or if I just want to go all the way down to someone like Krupi, someone like Marguyu to free up some cash. That's the only question for me. I'm not going to go for Sesko, Calvert-Lewin, Muniz. Yeah, I don't really like these options. Now, I could do Gyökeres to Guyu, and then yeah, I could upgrade someone like Reinders to Saka, and that would be for a -4. Again, it is a possibility. Let me just see if I have the money. So yeah, I have the money. I will have also 0.3 million in the bank. So this is a possibility. And then I would just play 5 midfielders, which at the moment it is the way to go. Now, yeah, if we go here to see what transfers are they recommending me. So yeah, they're recommending me to make no transfer this game. That would be the perfect scenario for me, to not make any transfers. Now, if we move to Game Week 12, let's see also how my team is going to look like in this Game Week. Gabriel against Spurs. Yeah, I don't have a problem playing Arsenal defenders at the moment. They can keep clean sheets against anyone. Senesi against West Ham at home. Munoz against Wolverhampton. Really great in defense. In midfield, Semenyo against West Ham. Bruno Fernandes, Everton at home. Minte against Brentford at home, and Njai against Man United away. But yeah, other than that, it's looking like a great game week. And if I'm going to save up 2 free transfers, then I could do something here with selling Gyökeres and upgrading probably someone like Reinders or maybe getting rid of someone like Njai. So yeah, pretty much these are my plans at the moment for the future. I'm going to wait to see if there is slightly possibility of us having a blank game week, maybe a double game week, and to see where I'm going to use my triple captain and my free hit chip. Now obviously at the moment it's looking like every game week it is a good opportunity to use your triple captain on Erling Haaland, but obviously what I can tell you, I'm not going to use my triple captain on Haaland against Liverpool. Maybe everyone is thinking that Haaland is going to score loads of goals against Liverpool because they were really bad defensively, but I could see some improvements for Liverpool, and I just don't think that's going to be such an easy fixture for Manchester City. But yeah, this was my video. Thanks a lot for watching this long. It really means a lot and I really appreciate it. And please let me know in the comments down below, what would you do in my place? How was your game week 10? And yeah, I'm going to see you next time. Bye. Bag pura lor, când mă întreabă oamenii de unde sunt le zic de